This is Lesson 9 on page 129, Securing and Distributing a Presentation. You have done a lot of work to create the perfect presentation. It is important to secure that file so that others can't make changes, and you might need to distribute it electronically. PowerPoint provides features to help you with both tasks. In this lesson, you will secure a presentation and create a video or a CD. Topic A, page 130, is securing a presentation. Information is a commodity. With the current capabilities of digital data storage and transfer, it is essential for organizations to keep a tight lid on sensitive information. Additionally, even minor changes to a presentation can alter the meaning of its content and undo hours of hard work. When you need to share or distribute your presentations to a wide audience, you run the risk of exposing sensitive information or allowing your presentation to be edited, purposely or accidentally, by people who have no need to do so. Simply put, you will often need to secure your presentation to keep your information safe and your hard work intact. PowerPoint contains a robust set of security options that allow you to determine exactly how secure your presentations need to be. You can control who has access to your presentations and what, if anything, that they can edit. You can also remove information you don't want shared and give recipients the assurance that a presentation has not been altered since you last worked on it. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is password protection. And the password protection allows you to secure your presentation files by requiring people to enter an alphanumeric sequence of characters to gain access to them. And the way you password protect your document, there's actually two ways you can do this. The first is by going up to your File tab, and in your Backstage view, here you have your Protect Presentation drop-down button. From this drop-down, you would select Encrypt with Password. You can see require a password to open this presentation, and it will prompt you for the password. You type it once, click OK, and then it's going to ask you to retype your password to make sure all characters match up. Click OK again. You can see I get the yellow box around the Protect Presentation section telling you a password is required to open this presentation. So if I clicked Save from here, and then I closed out this presentation and reopened it, you can see before I even gain access to it, it does prompt me for that password. So only users who are granted access to the password can get into the presentation. So your password protection there. You also have a Mark as Final feature, and this allows you to protect your presentation from changes once you have finished development. So if I'm sharing my presentation with someone else, I just want to show it to them, but I don't want them to make any changes to it, just want them to take a look at it, I can mark it as final. To do this, go to my File tab to go into my Backstage view, my Protect Presentation drop down again, and here I have my Mark as Final feature. Let readers know the presentation is final and make it read only. When I click on this, it'll tell you this presentation will be marked as final and then saved. You can click OK. You'll get another message. This document has been marked as final to indicate that editing is complete and that this is the final version of the document. So you can click OK from here. You'll get an info bar right below your ribbon on the top of your document saying that this is marked as final. An author has marked this presentation as final to discourage editing. Notice the word discourage there, not prevent. There's an easy way to, get around the editing restrictions. So right now, when it is marked as final, if I tried to edit this document in any way, let's say by trying to delete this text, I'm hitting my delete button, you can see nothing has happened. If I try to click and drag my image here it is not letting me. So it is protected right now from any changes. But the user that I send this presentation to, who I'm sharing it with, will get this exact bar up at the top, and they can just click their Edit Anyway button, and it will take that bar off, and then you can see I can make changes to it. So again, take note of that word discourages. It lets them know that it is marked as final, but it does not prevent it in any way. Okay, they can simply click on that Edit Anyway button to go ahead and make changes. So be careful about using that feature when you are sharing your presentation with other people. All right, next we'll take a look at the Document Inspector dialog box. Before publicly sharing your presentation, you may want to inspect your document for any hidden information that you might not want included in the document, such as any comments, maybe the creator of the presentation, their name, things of that nature. These can all be found on your File tab. You have title, tags, categories, author, last modified by. You can see they're all empty now. I'm going to add a title in here. We'll just call this example title. And I can click anywhere outside to save that. From this backstage view, we have our Document Inspector. I go to my Check for Issues drop-down and the Inspect Document command. Check the presentation for hidden properties or personal information. When I select this, it says to make sure you save your changes because the Document Inspector might remove data that can't be restored later. Do you want to save your file now? I can click Yes from here, and it opens up my Document Inspector. And it will check the document for all of these different categories. You have comments and annotations, document properties and personal information, add-ins, task pane add-ins, embedded documents, macros, custom XML, invisible on-slide content, off-slide content, such as your speaker notes, presentation notes. So you can check off which categories you want to search for to get rid of that data. Click your Inspect button and it will tell you which of these categories has information in your presentation. So you can see we found some document properties. That title property that I just added in is considered a document property. So if I wanted to remove them, just click the button to the right here. You can see if I go to Reinspect, no document properties were found now. So you can go through your categories and decide, whichever ones are found, what you want to get rid of. Now when I close from here and go to my File tab, you can see that title document property has been removed. So, looks like it was removed already, but the author of this presentation, the last modified by, which is obviously me, these names will automatically be set into your presentation. So you can use that Document Inspector to remove them. So when you share your presentation with other people, they don't have access to that info. All right, the next video will be Activity 9.1 on page 136.